So happy lockdown Wednesday. How are we all today? We've got sunshine. Woo! We've got sunshine. So it's 8:30 in the morning, and I just thought I'd take you through my day today and see how exciting life I lead during these lockdown days. So yeah, sunshine. Let's go out. Let's go out. Goodness, sunshine, and birds, can you hear the birds? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm really pleased the sun's out. I've turned around a bit so I'm a bit more in focus. It's a little bit grey, but hey ho, you know, don't you feel better when the sun's out? I feel much better when the sun's out, and although I'd much rather it was my own garden I was in, you know, it's still nice to see that sunshine and a glimmer of hope of a nice day. So I'll make the most of it as much as I can, and I hope you'll do the same and follow me through my day. Okay, so I am just doing a few dishes last night. I don't normally ever, at home I don't go to bed and leave any sort of dishes. Last night I fell asleep in the chair and I've just got a few dishes from supper. Tess has just got up. Baz is still in bed. Nothing new there. Tess has just got up and she's in the garden. She loves being in the garden, my little dog. Bless her heart. Okay guys, so my shopping has been, and what I wanted to share with you today was how I'm sort of coping here with cooking. The kitchen is much as I said, it's a guy's flat that's let it to us while we're down here, and it's not got the equipment that I would have in my kitchen. So I'm doing what I call caravan food while we're here. So I'm still cooking, but it's, you know, the sort of thing you'd do if you were in, you know, a caravan, staying in a caravan or a camping van or that type of thing, that kind of holiday, you know, home trip, that kind of holiday. And when I'm doing that, and I go on those type of holidays, they've normally got quite a small galley kitchen, and I'll do this kind of food as opposed to sort of something that takes a lot longer than I would do at home. So, and also I'm vegan, so that's something, you know, I have to take into consideration with what I buy. And also, Baz is not a vegan, but over the time I've been vegan, which is a while now, he's got to like a lot of the food. And a lot of the food I'll prepare meals that I would have prepared with meat, but with meat substitutes, and he's kind of got used to that and he likes it. Okay, so what I use is a plant-based mince. So it's completely meat-free, and it's, you know, it's gluten-free and additives-free, and this is this is from the Meatless Farm Company, but there are other places that do this as well, but that's the fresh one, and it's just, if you look at it you think it was mince, but it's not. It's all plant-based. So I use that instead of mince. And what I use for a shepherd's pie, if I'm doing a shepherd's pie, or I use the mince. I put in a couple of onions. I need some chopped vegetables. Now these are stir-fry vegetables. So I buy the packs, the fresh packs in Sainsbury's. You don't have to use any particular type of vegetable, but that's the type that I like in it. Because I love the vegetable taste in it. And then you can mix in what you want. This is just an idea I'm doing today. I've done it lots of different ways. I use soup, a can of soup. This is Sainsbury's spice, squash and red pepper. just make sure, if you're a vegan, if you're not, you can use any, but if you're a vegan, just make sure you've got the green sign, the vegan sign. So that's the soup. Now, to say indoors, when I've got all different things around me, I can make soup myself and store it in my blender and chop my vegetables and so forth. But here it's a little bit more difficult. So here it's not convenience food so much as, you know, just pull it out the freezer, but it's not complicated. So these are just really easy things you can do if you're locked down, or if you're in a caravan or somewhere where it's not convenient to do. And I've got a little bit of butter like this in a pan. That is olive oil butter, olive oil spread, so it's vegan friendly as well. That's something I wouldn't use so much indoors. But as I said, I'm sort of, it's just showing you how I make and do really, and trying to do my best with what I've got. So I'm going to chop the onions up and I'm going to brown those first. Okay, so you need your onions to be browned off but not completely caramelised, and keep them quite chunky because you need a little bit of bite in it. Okay, so when that's mixed up, remember you don't need to brown it as much, it's not meat, it's plants, so it's not going to take as long to cook as meat does. You just do that quickly. Then when I've done that, I add the soup, the can of soup, to that mixture. And then I just mix that in. And then that goes back on the cooker again. I'm sorry you can't see it down, guys. I haven't got the equipment to do that with me. But you mix that well in, and then you just put it on for a couple of more minutes. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. When you've done that and that's all mixed together, then you need to add a tin of chopped tomatoes. I'm sorry, I've completely forgot about that. So we need to put a tin of chopped tomatoes in with that. And at home, this would all be done in a wok, a big wok, so I'd have lots of room to push and stir it around, which I've got here, but I'm trying. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, which you might think is a bit funny, and I would do in a much bigger pan if I was at home. This is just some diced potatoes, fairly small, and then I'm going to put my vegetables in with those potatoes. I'm so need my saucepan. Okay, so the vegetables are in with the potatoes. I can't tip it up here, it will go all over the floor. And I'm boiling those in together until that's all cooked. And then I will drain them and mash them as you would mash potatoes, all in together, and then I'll put it on top of my meat bottom bit and non-meat bottom bit, and I'll come back and show you what that looks like. Okay, so we're starting to get a bit dark now. Been at this so long. Now, do you remember I said mix the vegetables and the potatoes together? And do you remember, I don't know if when you was a child, if there was vegetables over and potatoes, my mum used to mash it all up and call it bubble and squeak. Does any of you remember bubble and squeak? Well, the topping is really more or less that. It's the potato and then it's got all the carrots and all the vegetables in it. So it's the same, it's just topped, it's just different from just plain potato, you know, put the vegetables in. So I'm going to cook that and I'll show you what that's like when it's baked. Okay, so that's out the oven now. You can see that's a nice golden brown. See how the colours of the vegetables all come out when it's cooked. It's really tasty. I'm going to cut into some now. So Baz has just dished it up. That's what it looks like. Smells delicious. It's dishing. We're going to have our tea now. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.